You're listening to
Hoxton FM.
Right, now I can see my voice, which means you can hear my voice. And this 17-minute track will be the perfect bed for me to introduce my guest, Kurrage. Do you want to step a little bit into the light? There we go. Look, Sai, don't be shy because you're normally the one who's hosting a show.
From one ginger ninja to the other, brother. How you doing, sir?
I'm
Lovely
good. I'm good.
to be here.
Welcome to the Forward Movement Show on Hoxton FM, live from the Forward Movement Studios. You found your way all right?
I'm a native to the area.
Good.
Been sessioning handrails up the road for years, getting chased out of the Kensington Library as a youth on my skateboard. And
Which handrails?
Oh, that's a secret. Gloucester Road, there's a few though, trust me.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe we'd be doing the Meanwhile Gap or something.
No, much more locally, because we used to session the Kensington Town Hall, which had wicked banks, and there was handrails there, and then we got chased out one year, and then they put metal railings in to stop us. So that was the end of that. But we skated there with Tommy Guerrero from Bones Brigade back in the day. He was over, funny enough, skating Meanwhile, ollied the gap, did all of that.
That is a big gap. That is huge.
But my mate Rashid Lamguindez did it first. You heard it here first. Yeah,
wow.
We already busted that one. You came too late, brother. But anyway, they like to take credit for it, as the Americans do. Oh, look, the Americans, Bones Brigade, la 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 la.
Yeah,
anyway.
I mean, I grew up in Somerset most of my life, and I remember they all came down to Bristol to Bedminster Bowl, and they did a trick from Bowl 1 into Bowl 3.
2 or 3,
yeah.
Okay.
And they were like, yeah, we're the first to do it. It's like, you're not the first, but you did it nice. It's fine. But yeah.
So then I got into music, and that's why we're here.
So when did you transition from skateboarding to music? Or you still skateboard?
I still skate.
Yeah.
But my music taste has got better, because I used to listen to like thrash metal and other stuff. Suicidal Tendencies, Black Flag.
With that
Dirty
skateboard
Rotten
video, that
Imbeciles,
skateboard video is
yeah.
influencing you, right? Because I think a lot of skaters' music tastes were.
But then there's hip hop was the other side of it.
Yeah.
With Rick Rubin, Def Jam, Run DMC, all of that stuff. And then as I got a bit older, I discovered women, and women weren't so much into that. They liked, like more sort of dancey stuff. So I had to sort of fix up and get interested in some other music.
Right.
And that sort of became a love affair for life, really. Not women, but music.
So your early influences, skateboard videos, then women. So how much do you play for yourself now? Do you give people what they want and then a bit of what they need?
I'll be honest. I've always tried to take people on a bit of a journey, and I mean mix it up with stuff they might know or familiar with stuff they're not, and that's always been my raison d'etre. So my own show, Stranger Things, even with size doesn't matter, was not genre specific. It was more about if it came out on a certain format, then you could play it. So we weren't really bounded by, we play this or we play that. And I think my show's like that, so we have guests of all different sorts on. But also, even if I'm asked to play a house set, I'll play a house set, but I won't play straight up house. There'll be things thrown in. I just think it's more interesting for me, but also I think people sometimes get too used to hearing just one noise.
Yeah.
And it's on the one or whatever, and actually take it up a little bit, take it down.
Yeah.
Let people go to the bar, have a drink, and then bring something in that they suddenly go, goosebumps on the neck. It doesn't have to be a banger every single tune in that respect.
Yeah. Journeys. So tell us about Stranger Things. Stranger Things or Stranger Tings?
Stranger Things, yeah, because we'd probably get done for copyright or something if we called it Stranger Things, but we call it Stranger Things. It was just, funnily enough, kind of happened at the beginning of lockdown, come back from India, and everyone got pushed away into their houses in their own little bubbles, and we'd been doing a show for about 6 months, and I thought, I've got to come up with a name for this show, because it was just, me and Mark on Point Blank. B hadn't joined it at that point, and I'd been watching a lot of Stranger Things, and I thought, actually, it'd be a good name for a show, because it means we can kind of carry on from the guy who plays before us, Harv, out to National Records, and he plays jazz, world music, all that stuff. He's had a show on there for about 15 years. And I've always listened to his show and thought, no one follows it properly. I reckon I could do that job. So when we had the opportunity to get on there, that's kind of was the idea, is be able to start slow and then work it into disco, house, soul, reg groove, whatever we wanted really. And that's also meant we can get guests from all over the place. And people with all sorts of different musical persuasions, which has been really lovely. We've even had your good self on the show, and Big Nick. I was going to call him something else.
Big. Yeah. So you've done Stranger Things, and the thing that I really love about doing stuff on Point Blank is you're on DAB, and DAB is like worldwide, kind of reaching every car if a car wants to tune in. Yeah, we've got a reach of potentially, I think it's 11 million people or something in the South East. I mean, obviously we don't get that many people tuned in, but also we've got the app, we've got the online thing. So I think and also they've got 30 years of dedicated listeners, so they've got a really good hardcore following. So even when on the online streaming, you can see 200-300 people tuned in every week just online, and that's really nice, because you don't feel like you're playing to an empty room in that respect. And I've done a few radio shows where there might be 2 people listening. You know? Your mum and your girlfriend. Yeah, if you're lucky, and their cat. But yeah, it's really interesting, because when I came on your show with Big Nick D from Bank of Switches, it was really, really nice. Like, you're a consummate host. We had a nice meal laid on for us. Your place is amazing, like all the records from floor to ceiling. But also, completely randomly, my cousin was listening in as he was driving down to Devon, and was like kind of messaging in and stuff. And I was just like, this is what radio's really about. Like when we did Hoxton FM, we were like kind of guerrilla on the internet airwaves straight away, and just trying to do live streams from places. But you really commit to, like, was it 4 hours every week? 4 hours every week, and we pretty much keep every show different. The idea is not to repeat too much music. Sometimes we'll play our mates' tunes a few times, like yourselves, and that's partly what radio's about. I think it's a really good platform to support other creative people, and yes, you can play your own sound, but if you're not supporting the artists and the creative people around you, then kind of what's the point? Yeah, for sure. And you can't make enough music or buy enough music to play 4 hours every week. No, and but also there's that much music coming out, that there's that much good music you can pick from, new and old, that I discover on a weekly basis. You'd be surprised that a lot of the time I don't play everything I've found in a week on the show, and I'm sitting there going, okay, that's a few for next week, or I've got too many for the show after. Even today, picking enough for an hour or so on here. You suddenly go, oh, well, there's 40 tunes that came out this week. I've just bought 10 in Phonica, including one of Nick's, and how am I going to get them all in? If I play 3 minutes of each one, I could get 20 tunes in the hour or something. And you're like, yeah, but house music's not like that. So we'll see what happens today. Yeah. So you got a mixed bag of records. Yeah, I've got a few new bits. I've got a little thing from Zaf, which I'll probably start the show with. Really nice bit of music with Linkwood, I think. What's it called? It's called Yokai, which means monster, I believe, in Japanese. Nice. And then I was going to take it back to something a little retro, and then throw in something a bit modern, and sort of go from there. I don't know, there's no rules. So no, exactly. And we had a few gremlins to start, so I'm thinking to just let this track, which is meant to be 18 minutes long, and is now saying 8 minutes left, so that means we've been talking for 10 minutes. I'll let this one play out, and then you just jump on, I reckon. Cool, yeah, and I can see it's got a long, massive fade out, so that works fine. Yeah, you can just do the standard DJ thing when the new DJ comes on, and the guys, you can let it play out, and they're like, yeah, all right. Just stop it. That's all right. I'm not in a rush. And, but before we do, what else should we talk about? So we've talked about Stranger Things. You've got Size Doesn't Matter. Tell us about that. Size Doesn't Matter was
me, Barney, aka Mr. Shiver, DJ Dementia, DJ Thor, and a guy called Mastomic, and we started that back 2002, and it was a 7-inch only night in Shepherd's Bush. But over a 10-year period, we had some 90 to 100 guests, and I mean everyone from all corners of the place, but just playing 7-inch records. And at the time, there wasn't really anyone else doing it. I mean, now you get 7-inch nights a dime a dozen, but actually, we were sort of picking up from where people in the 90s had left off, and there wasn't much going on, and there was a big demand for people to hear good funk, soul, reggae, reg groove, disco, but also a little bit of house thrown in on top, break beats, kind of whatever. Like I said, as long as it came out on a 7, it didn't matter.
Nice.
But what was nice was a lot of the DJs who played for us would come and you'd hear something you wouldn't normally get to hear them play. So, you know, Jazzy B played for us. We had Carl Craig, Carl Craig. We had Dave Jarvis. We had DJ Pogo. We had from the Enforcers. We had Scratch Perverts. We had Richard Sen. You know, I mean, there's just hundreds and hundreds, but they were from all different kind of corners of the club, and they bring their little bag of 7s down, and you'd be like, oh, wicked! I'm seeing so playing that, which isn't what you normally hear them play, hip hop or techno or whatever it was. Do you know what I mean? So that kind of put us a little bit on the map in terms of people going, oh, they're all right. They got a slightly different take to it, and then it kind of was like, well, actually, we do play big records as well, just because we've got a name for playing 7s. Especially me and B, we like house music, we like supporting underground, and we go out a lot. So I also simultaneously was working for Mullet Over. So at the same time, we were playing sort of backrooms, minimal house, tech, and getting involved with DDD, Very Wrong Indeed, Tim Sheridan, our mutual acquaintance Darko and his various nefarious parties over West Side, obviously Stu Patterson and the Faith Gang. So there was a lot of different elements to us as we kind of went on from Size Doesn't Matter, and actually now it's nice because we kind of do whatever we like. Yeah. So back to your question, what do you play? I kind of I do play for myself, but it comes from a wide sort of base. Yeah. And that means hopefully there's something for everyone, and maybe nothing for no one, if that makes sense. Yeah, totally.
So you've done the Mullet Over thing, but there's also Sancho Panza.
Sancho, we've been part of the last 10, 15 years, although we've been going to their parties for a lot longer, I think 30 years now as well. And me and B was lucky enough to play with them at their famous space in Carnival a few years before it came to an end. But we were invited to play at their festival and on the boats, and we've been at their festival every year now since they started that.
What's that called again?
It's called Campo Sancho. Yes. It's the last weekend of July. I've got to give a big shout out to Matt and Jim, Dave Gillard and all the people who put that on. This year's fantastic lineup. We've got Luke Una involved, Optimo, Pete Herbert, I think, just to name a few. Lisa Loud, obviously me and B, Roy the Roach, Jim and Matt, a whole bunch of other people, Dickie Trisco. I mean, it's a really good Tiger Balm as well. Yeah. So there's a really good organic crew, and it's kind of, I've got a big up as well, dearly departed Erin. We got the Love, who was always part of that as well. Freddie Garcia, who's our French. He helped us get Laurent Garnier last year, who played on the Saturday and on the Sunday. So that's a big part of our kind of little makeup. So we're part of that. And then I do a thing with Stuart and the Sancho lot. We go out to Goa every Christmas, and we go out for a month and we party on the beaches in South Goa, and that's lovely. And there's still people out there sort of hanging about who haven't gone home yet. Big up all of you lot in Patnam, if you're listening in, wherever you are. Super shouts out to Rosina Ritchie's, Tamsin, funnily enough, and one or two others out there, Ashu, and all the crew. But that's nice that we do that. We've done
that's why you're tanned. That's why you're tanned right now.
Yeah. It's, shh, don't tell anyone.
Because my overriding memory of Sancho Panza was hearing them play Lady in the Red Dress at the carnival, and they're just going mental. And also, a few years ago, I used to run the backstage at Glade. So there was the DJ kind of set up there, and I was the resident DJ there. So basically, everyone just came through after they played their sets on the main stages, or before, and they just played.
I used to like Glade. We did that with Mullet Over once or twice in the, where was it, Chelmsford Bowl, I think, and that was really good fun. Yeah, I did it
at the Winchester, when they were at Winchester. It was at Mathersley Bowl, I think. I think they got flooded out as the one you did. But I just remember Sancho Panza coming through, and then Jimmy just, like, because we're at the back of a tent and the DJ booth's there, he kept leaning on the tent, but the tent had the flaps, like, and he'd just fall through, and then he'd get back up, and he'd go, oh, that was silly, and he'd stand there, and like 2 minutes later,
he'd do it again.
But it's just always laughing, it's so funny.
Oh, they're good boys, and I'm looking forward to catching up with them. It was lovely to see Jim in Goa as well. He's a consummate professional and plays some wicked tunes, so that would be really good if anyone's interested. I think tickets are on Eventbrite.
Okay.
Something like that, I think. And that is the last weekend in July. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday business. So yeah.
So the best way for people to find out all about you is to probably go to your Instagram, Kurrage.
Yeah, Cy_Kurrage on Instagram, or Simon Kurrage on Facebook, or Mixcloud Simon Kurrage. That's the three things you can get me on.
And we've got all those links on the chat on Twitch, and we'll make sure that they're on the SoundCloud and the YouTube archives when we put those up. Just trying to think if I've got to cover anything else of you. You've got so many different hats and things you do, but
well, if you think of anything else, we can come back.
No, I don't want to ruin your mix. I want to listen to your mix.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick off with something. I'll probably play it all the way through because it's polite too. This is a track from Zaf Love Vinyl. It was launched last week, and we had Luke Una in store for that. Really, really nice. Great bit of music, and I think it'd be a nice way to kick things off.
For sure. And this one, which still says it has a minute to go, is Love's Mummy by Mathew Jonson. And it's out on a new label called Never on Monday, which is, I think, based somewhere in Switzerland. I'm going to guess Zurich. But so we're going to hand it over to Kurrage for the next hour and a half. And hope you enjoy. And make sure you follow him on Instagram at SI_KURRAGE. Yeah, so that's the way to find out about him. You all know about finding out about us. So I won't say any more. I'll just let him go straight into the mix.
So la la la. I told you, I told you, I told you in Chile.
is no place to sleep, there is nothing to eat. There is no place to sleep, there is nothing to eat.
Et des blés pour les ouvriers. Yo ban nous augmentation à nous. Pour nous toucher l'indemnité à nous. Yo ban nous congé payé à nous. Et des blés pour pas faire Belize. Et des blés pour allocation. Allez prier les députés pour plaider épisodes. Prier les sénateurs pour plaider épisodes. Prier les
What's the alternative? Sound generated by a machine. Sound generated by a machine. rhythm and melodies would always shine. We're the ones who dared to dream, were the leaders of our time. I would always see their passion turn into greatness. As a young man that moved me, so I learned how to fly. Now my limit is the sky.
wherever you are. Thank you for having me on the show. Not quite sure which one of these mics works, but we'll get there. And thank you very much for having me, Dan. It's the end. Here we are. I wasn't sure which mic works, so I just picked both of them up.
I think I'm going to call you Two Scoops from now on.
Mickey Two Scoops, exactly. Thank you very much. See you again soon, mate. And we'll have you back on our thing at some point. So, blessings and love.
Nice one. Thanks so much for coming. I don't know why I'm now holding two mics. I think it's like you set a precedent now. But yes, thanks so much for coming down. Love the music. Busily writing down the playlist, learning my lessons to make sure to be on top of that. And at some point we'll get your partner in crime down. But yeah, I'll get him down by himself, and then we'll get you both down. Yeah, that'd be great. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, and hope everyone has a good weekend, and you have a good weekend.
After this.
Yeah. It is only Thursday.
You're listening to
Hoxton FM.